for that song.
Yeah.
I believe, whose daughter was in that video?
Bono from YouTube.
Bono's daughter?
He was kind enough to lend us his daughter for the video.
How do you do that? Hey, will you play on our video? No, but here's my kid.
Lots and lots of money.
No, actually our director who directed Break Even, he suggested, because she's actually out in a new movie with Sean Penn, and we wanted to tell the story of two people moving to New York, and just the hassle that they have, you know, and what life will throw at you. And she just seemed like the perfect person to kind of represent what the female side of Ireland would be. You know, she's got that kind of real Irish look about her, and doesn't harm things that her dad is one of the most famous people in the world. Hopefully it's a rub off.
There's a great story that I was reading about with your father, who was in a band.
Yeah.
Tell me the story.
What's the story?
The story is about your father and another band from England.
Oh, the Beatles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
I haven't told the story in ages. No, my dad used to be, he was a musician, and they were a pretty prominent band. Along with Glenn's dad, they actually played together as well, but my dad was, he was the headline, and the Beatles were the half-time act. And yeah, I know, it was incredible. They were just starting out, and my dad went into just, because, you know, as, like when we're actually the main slot, we'll go into all the other bands and we'll just see how they are, how you guys doing. But the Beatles didn't know who my dad was, so my dad walked in and he's like, "You guys alright? You just need anything?" And Paul just turned and he goes, "Yeah, can I get a burger and chips, please?" And my dad was kind of like, okay, so he went in and he got them, and he brought them back. He brought the Beatles back some fast food. I know it goes against Paul now, but he definitely had a burger back then.
Do what you got to do. That's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's funny.
Now you still do that with the opening acts. You go in and make sure they don't have
all the time. We have an open door policy, which is you know, anything that's in our room is theirs as well.
Very nice.
Except our girlfriends.
Very nice sharing.
That rule doesn't apply for me though.
Except with the girlfriend.
Negotiable.
Even that.
Depends.
You know, when we're talking about people from Ireland and just the different views that we have, I ran into some guy the other day from Ireland, and he's talking about you know, the financial crisis, and it seems like people from Ireland know a lot more about us than we know about them.
Yeah, I think because we grew up watching a lot of American television. I think that's maybe one of the
American
reasons.
news also hits Ireland all the time, but Irish news doesn't go over here.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say, you know, I mean, but like we know, you know, who's the head of Ireland? What's his name?
Obama.
I mean, you know the president, right, of Ireland, or the prime minister, or premier, or the king.
Whatever.
Who's the king of Ireland, for God's sake? Who doesn't know that?
I'm the king of Ireland.
Sure, we all do. Well, let's hear some more from Script this morning. It's great to have you here. You know, I was wondering about the name. The Script.
Oh, the script actually came from when we were all hanging out in LA, and the word that's on everyone's lips is what's the next script, or what's the next big movie, and we just said, you know, we are.
That's it.
So yeah, the script actually stuck, and the more that we kind of listen to our songs, we realise that there's a lot of stories and characters and plots and themes that go through our music, and the script is just kind of, we really feel at home with that name, you know.
Perfect. So here's the next big
That's not
thing.
funny, that wasn't meant to be funny. Someone telling jokes? Alright, hand it up. Get up here, give me that piece of paper. Get that up here.
That's right. Who's passing notes?
And this is our producer of our morning show, Scuba Steve, and he makes things up if he doesn't know the answer a lot of times. And so a couple days, or yesterday in our meeting, he says, the script, I think it's short for a scripture. They started off as a Christian rock band.
You should have told me that before. Honestly, you should have told me that before. I would have went straight into it.
And when he's done with stuff like that, he goes, I might have just made that up. Because he doesn't know.
So the next big thing to come, obviously, it's The Script here this morning on Star 101.3. Thanks for being here.